So much poop to scoop, so much poop to scoop. Hello, intern, and hello, little beaver. Look at their adorable, rosy little cheeks, I swear. Yeah, are you so cute? He's like, yes, I'm adorable. Oh, I love the beavers. I love the beavers. For some reason, they are just one of my all-time favorite little creatures. And oh, they're so dirty. Look at you guys making messes and leaving messy little piles of poo everywhere. Oh, they're so cute. But as much as I love them, intern, we are actually in here working with the beavers today. Leaving messes everywhere, I swear. Because it is time to sort through them and adopt out most of our current beaver colony. Which is so hard to even think about, but it is just time. It is definitely time. There's so many of them, and we are in need of a little bit of extra money to fund the purchasing of a new rare creature for our zoo, like an endangered species for our zoo, that we will hopefully be able to breed up and be able to fund our zoo through the conservation breeding programs that we can run with those rare creatures. Not sure what it's going to be yet, not sure, but we'll find out in just a bit. But until then, oh, my little beavers, it's just so hard. Until then, oh, and we need to set admission price to free because we are a free zoo. We do our breeding to keep us moving. All right, let's see. We've got quite a few males, few young females. Oh yeah, a lot of females too. All right, I think we will see everybody from here on down. And we want to leave, I'd say maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, this is going to be a little interesting, intern. Because it's going to be busy. We're going to try to leave like about 5 of each. And there's going to be at least 2 of them are currently pregnant. So there's going to be more babies born very shortly. And don't worry, they're all going to good homes, and this is actually the better thing to do. If you love your animals and you know you're overwhelmed with the population, you need to know when it is the right time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To find them new homes, because it's just not right if you just hold on to them just because you want to, even though they do better elsewhere. You know what I mean? All right, let's see, and then you and. Yeah, we'll keep you. So we'll keep the babies. So that was actually quite a few. That was almost $100,000 worth of beavers. Oh my goodness. So 100,000. Oh, and Lilac is pregnant. Lilac the marsh deer is now expecting. How exciting. Oh, so she has successfully mated here in the wildflowers with the very handsome marsh deer number 4, who looks exceptionally proud of himself and beautiful for sure. But we'll have to, whoops-a-daisy, keep opening up my phone by accident. Sorry about that. But let's see, and she's thirsty too. Do you need more water in more places, Lilac? She's got it. She's gonna go over to the food dish. And we can even put like this down at the back. This is like just the best water trough, it seems, for our animals. They're just so stubborn about using anything else. And we can line that up back there, and then grab, if I can find one, Pat tree. What an interesting tree. I just want a bush, like a good-sized bush. Good-sized medium bush that we can line up along the back here, and then nobody, like, you know, it breaks that immersion when you're sitting in the Jeep tour that you paid for, and you're staring at, like, a bunch of pipes and things like that. That just doesn't seem right to me. It just doesn't. Elephant ear tree. I know I have a low-lying bush somewhere. Killy tree. Is this? I think this is the bush. Okay, it'll do. It'll do. And we'll come in and we'll fix like a whole bunch of these. See, it actually really does very well because it acts like a big giant bush that the deer can kind of hide behind. I like it. It might give them a bit of a sense of privacy too. So we'll come back in and play with this later. European Wildcat 3 is now pregnant. Yay! Very happy about that. So she and her mate are getting along great. Hopefully they'll have a couple. And the wild turkey is gonna go lay an egg. What a busy time here in the zoo. Look at her. She's like, yep, I'm just a turkey. Well, let's follow her around. I want to see where she lays her egg real quick. But yeah, see, we have a very prolific zoo. So I'm hoping we'll be able to take our talents and use them to breed up some sort of forest-related endangered species, of which we will study up in just a second what that's going to be. Because it's time to start adding more exhibits. Oh, everybody's so happy. You are a very slow-moving turkey. I am going to like put more foxtails, fox gloves out and things like that whilst we wait. And I'll have to fix like all of this later, because unfortunately this is totally the wrong biome, but we will tidy it up later. Alright, where's my grass? Oh, and now she lays her egg. Rude, rude turkey. Oh, look at her little teensy egg. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. It's just the most adorable little thing. Oh, and the red deer is going to give birth, and Amy is now pregnant. Amy, already? Wonderful. She just grew up, actually. That's right. She just grew up, and now she's pregnant. So that's wonderful, and things are going great for our beavers. But since they just helped us so that we are able to take care of the zoo, thanks to their diligence, I'm actually going to make sure that their area is top tier now. Woo! Splashing water is very bad. There we go. There! See, they put their lodge in a funky place. A beaver lodge is the beaver's house. Beavers are one of those uncommon creatures who actually have architecture, like a habitable architecture too. So you'll see like birds make their nests, but like deer just kind of find somewhere to lay down. Cats just kind of find somewhere to lay down. There's not many active builders outside of the bird species. There's several wonderful examples, don't get me wrong, but beavers just blow me away at the scale of their architecture. The biggest dam in all of Canada, the biggest one, is actually made by beavers. That's why, as we've mentioned in our previous adventures together, which if you don't remember, intern, go and double check your notes or the videos on the previous adventures to learn just how vitally important a beaver is as a keystone species to its little environment. So we want to make that little environment over here as cute as possible. Cute, I say. As functional as possible, I mean, of course, intern. It's not like I judge things on if they're cute or not. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, but we do want to make it as functional as possible. So I'm going to start moving a few things around, kind of like clearing out this little thing of branches and putting down a bigger log, since they're beavers. Oh, the beaver's going to go give birth. Wonderful. Moving the branches around so it's easier for them to reach. Let's take out some of these wetlands plants, and we'll put down some new ones. Like I said, since the beavers have worked so hard for us, also let's even this out with our shovel, intern, so it's a smoother transition into the deep water. But because the beavers have worked so hard for us and just gave us the money we need to hopefully invest in a new type of animal, I want to make sure that they're happy. So let's go ahead. That's much better. Smooth this out a little bit. We scooch their lodge over so it's facing the right direction. Their lodge should have a underwater entrance, and it's like this one's upside down somehow. I don't know why, but it is exactly like somehow they built this one upside down. And yeah, the lodge should have an underwater entrance that the beavers can kind of dive into and swim into. Swamp cypress is not quite the right kind of, well, I mean, it will be some swamp cypress, I guess. Not quite the plant I would have picked, but we'll go ahead and put a few of them down back here. There we go. Get away from splash splash water. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Here's some water soldiers. We'll get those in the water. I really need to remember when I say avoid splash splash water, we need to. Yay! Wow, those turkeys are laying eggs and breeding prolifically right now. That's wonderful. Small birch in here. Good. Good. Very confused zookeeper. Where are you even going? Do you even know? He just is like, I have to go rake some poo. And he just keeps spinning around in circles. Alright, let's just assign him to the porcupine and the beavers. Why are you in the porcupine exhibit? That is like the worst exhibit to be in, Mr. Joel. Please, Mr. Wilcox, excuse me, stay out of the porcupine exhibit. Hey, do you know how aggressive he is? He ate his younger brother. Stay away from the porcupine exhibit. Oh, juniper, this would have been perfect to use as the bush, actually. So I think we might mix it together if I can ever see what's going on down here. Let's see, put the juniper there. I think I actually like the coloring of the other ones better. Look at that turkey. Strutting around, being a cool turkey. Yeah, we're figuring this out. We're making this a very nice area, slowly but surely. with the infinite number of bilberries that I seem to put absolutely everywhere. But you know what, intern? It works. Makes things nice. Oh, and marsh deer number 1 is giving birth, so Lilac is about to have herself a sibling. How exciting. Let's go check that out. Oh, did you just have a new baby? There's the new baby! Oh, how exciting for the people in this Jeep right here! They just got to watch a baby be born. Are they about to watch 2 babies be born? What are you doing? Get out of the way of the vehicle, please. Yay! New babies! Oh, that's just so wonderful. Oh my gosh, and why are you guys, how are you guys even making your exhibit so messy? I have like a bazillion and a half filters on you. How is this even possible? Alright, well, we'll put some shellfish down here. There. And now we have a proper zookeeper who's taking care of them as well. Why are you complaining about a smelly exhibit? You guys just got this huge new thing. I guess we didn't put a filter on it though. Oh, I'm kind of glad that we're tending to all of this right now versus when the zoo is a little bit bigger in turn, because man, trying to get the safari zone back on track, that was exhausting. It was totally worth it, but I'm not gonna lie, that was very exhausting. Alright, let's see. Are we doing good on the water? Come on. I know we've got that filter down, but where the heck? Get down here. Alright. Get down here. And then... Okay, yes. We're just gonna have multiple filters as per usual. And where's a good rock to hide it under? Misty Spring maybe? Can I even put one there? No, I didn't think so. A juniper. That's what we need. Where's a juniper? I need to hide that thing with a juniper. Come here, juniper. Alright. Oh, here's a nice dark color juniper too. There we go. That's a good juniper. No, you want it? Yeah, that's right. There. Boom. And now the filtration system is hidden. Perfect. There. So hopefully that'll help keep the mongoose happy. Because they're silly geese. Haha. Ha ha. Get it? A nice little pun there. And... you know what? I don't like these swamp cypress in here. And they're not really one of the things that the beavers will go for. And the beavers are just constantly having babies. They're doing good on that. But it just feels like like something is lacking from their life in these exhibits. And I don't know what it is. Why are you still searching over here, sir? What is going on? You're so concerned about something. What poo? What poo? Here, come out here. What do you need to rake? He really is sincerely concerned about some poo that he's trying to rake. Where is he going? Like, he was driving himself mad just then, like, dashing about everywhere. Now where's he off to? Is it the porcupines? Could you just not figure... I guess he just couldn't figure his way back out of the exhibit. Also, let's add a bunch of cool lavender over here. I forget how we have the beautiful and exceptionally fragrant lavender that we can put out for our guest. And that's important. That gets all of the senses involved. And I can't stress enough how important it is to get all of the senses involved when you're trying to get the guest engaged. Never underestimate that, intern. Never, ever, ever underestimate that. Alright, let's get rid of these swamp cypress. In fact, let's just kind of clear out quite a bit of the area so we can see about starting fresh. And meanwhile, the beavers are just like, okay, what's happening? This is fine. Alright, oh, the European wildcat just gave birth and we got a bouquet of beautiful balloon bouquet for it. And with the money that we got from that balloon bouquet, I think we should come over and give them a treat. So maybe put like some live prey items in here for their enrichment. Are you doing okay back there? Yeah, he's doing fine. Alright, but she just gave birth, so let's go ahead and... a lizard, maybe? What's another live prey we could put in here? Like a little mouse? They might, or I guess some frogs. Sorry, frogs. But there we go. Presents from the people. And then we're gonna pop back over here. And our beavers, I swear, there's just something about their exhibit that's bugging me. It's kind of like pestering me. And I can't quite figure it out. And I think maybe they don't have a big enough waterway? Is that what's bothering me? I'm not sure. Alright, let's try this out. Pardon me, beavers. I know that was very sudden. Let's just go ahead and give them a whole pond. I think maybe that's what it is. I feel like they deserve at least a whole pond. So let's do that. Alright, intern! Time to smooth out the rash decisions I have just made. Alright, let's do that. Clear out some of their cattails back there. Let's just go ahead and clear out some of these water lilies. I mean, even these guys down here. We're totally gonna revamp this. Look at this! This is probably what's bothering me. There's like the weirdest hodgepodge patching of turf going on in here. It's not even gently blended together. Alright, let's do the grass. Which is all very nice, but it's so bright compared to... Beavers live where I currently live as well, and it's actually a temperate rainforest. So yeah, this is more what I'm used to seeing when I see where beavers are. And I think that's what's kind of bugging me a little bit, is I'm used to seeing more this look, where it's very mossy and marshy. And that just wasn't what we were given the beavers. So let's try that. I think that'll make me feel better about the area we've got them in. Alright, so we took that out. Let's spread their branches around a little bit. But they need some new locations for their food. We'll put down several hollow logs with lettuce, because there's several beavers all the time, so we need to make sure they have plenty of food to eat. Thankfully, multiple beavers can eat from a log with lettuce at once. There's that. Being groomed by Amy. Aw, Beaver 20. Is Amy your mate? No, oh, they're just being sweet. That's so sweet. So they don't even have any relation, and the beavers are just like, I groom your back, you groom mine. They're hard little workers, these guys. There we go, and this is more like it. Like, these low-lying things remind me of birch trees. And birch trees are one of the trees that beavers really like to nom down on. So I'll put a few of them in here, like right over here. Ha! There we go. Man, it's so hard sometimes, intern. I know you're rolling your eyes at me, but I mean it. You have to find this very tricky balance between everything, the whole ecosystem. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're passionate about. That's why you're here. If you didn't love trying to learn about and understand that balance, you wouldn't even be here, intern. And that's why we are such good friends. Alright, so let's see. Let's just go ahead. What would we put in a wetlands? Very nice. Mangrove tree, maybe. Very nice. Hurt patch tree. Swamp cypress again. The willows. Now they will nibble on willows, so we'll add in some willows. Here we go. And a lot more small birch again. Because they will totally... this is too inside the zoo walls. What the heck is your problem? Because they will totally nibble on these little guys. What on earth? There we go. My gosh. But yeah, birch trees, especially young ones, are common food for beavers. So we'll put a few of them down. I guess I don't want to overfill it. Aha, that's the problem. Here, I've got an idea. We'll come over here and let's make a little island back here for the beavers, like that, and then temperate rainforest it. Alright, intern, and let's get the smoothing ability up. That's better. Make a nice little transitionary spot. Maybe flatten it a little bit. Right there. Can't really seem to do anything with that. That's fine. Okay, that just made it kind of weird. That's fine. Actually, maybe a nice little raised hill that's not too raised, but just like a little teensy bump would actually help. There, and then let's go ahead and I'm going to remove that birch. Let's put a bunch of willows over here. Oh, look at it! It's like a little willow island. I like it. Kind of trailing over into the next area. We'll have to gently lighten it up a little bit. Don't want too many willows. It's so hard. It's so hard to balance like the sense of how many plants you want and then how many plants are sensible. I bet you never thought you'd hear me complain about that, huh, intern? Alright, then we want some of the big guys. The big guys that say protection, the big guys that say, you know, defensive area. Spots where you don't have to worry about predators. That's what these big guys say. I don't think we'll put a big guy on Beaver, the big Beaver Island. There we go. And then a whole bunch of birch, maybe a couple small birch in between the willows over here. And maybe a couple over here for them to nibble on. But, oh, that feels so much better. Just like it has more variety, more for the beavers to do. Alright, come here. Come here, our little keystone species. Oh, by the way, intern, I learned that beavers actually have been known to share their dens with muskrats. Isn't that fascinating? Like a muskrat. I wouldn't have thought it, but yes, beavers will share their dens with muskrats and other small creatures that kind of pop in. And how lucky do you think you'd feel if you were a muskrat who knew where like a tolerant family of beavers lived, that you could go and like crawl into their super safe underground entrance only, underwater only entrance sort of home? I would feel like I was living on top of, the muskrat like heaven, because it's like nobody's gonna eat me in here. Alright, we'll take care of this and take care of this. There, I feel so much better. How do the beavers feel though? Let's get away for splashy splash water. Alright, and the lodge is still doing good. Red deer is giving birth. Oh, this looks so much nicer. So much nicer. Definitely some detail work to do. I think we definitely need to work on getting like a filter on the water for starters, and getting a lot more like aquatic plants involved in the water, because the beavers do like to nibble on the aquatic plants as well as the young tree branches and things like that. Oh, look at that. Well, that's just really pretty. Yeah, I think this was a good move. Now it's just a matter of making sure it's a functional good move with all the plants and everything involved. Ooh, we should put some more binoculars over on this side too. Excellent idea. Oh, we don't even have any binoculars for our beavers. We need binoculars for the beavers. Look, people like binoculars for the muskrats. The least we can do is add at least a couple binoculars for the cute little beavers. Alright, and we'll swing over on this side. I know if it was me, I would want to have my face pressed against that like 24/7, trying to see what the cute little things were up to. Alright, we'll put this here. What do you think, sir? You can see some animals from right here. Come, use the binoculars. See the animals. Come on, you can do it. Alright, well, he's figuring it out. And the turkeys are hatching! Whew. Well, that was definitely a good day's work, intern. I hope you learned something new, and we just got a new award. Wonderful! So now we can purchase the Jeep Liberty in our zoo. So that might be nice to kind of change up the coloring of the Jeeps. And the wild turkeys are hatching, which is also great. You can hardly see anything. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh jeez, there we go. And we'll have to get this area redone with all sorts of wonderful water plants, and check in on our Spanish lynxes. I'm a little bit worried. Oh, and Amy's giving birth. I'm a little bit worried about the fact that the Spanish lynx haven't like mated yet. So we might see what's going on with them and if we can encourage them to mate. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, intern, when we resume all of the amazing work we're doing, and hopefully we can finally get our hands on some fresh peafowl. I'll see you then, intern. Bye-bye.